Hi there, I'm just going to talk you through these electrics, particularly the central heating. Show you that in a second or two, but these 4 switches are quite important. See it's reading the battery because it's a 12-volt system. So awning, straightforward enough, that's the awning light outside. Lights, that turns the lights in the Caravan off and on, but not the little ones, just the big light as it were. Master switches everything 12 volts off, including all the little switches. All the little lights and pumps and stuff, and then this one simply works the water pump. So if you hear, this is important, when the pump is running, that a little red light comes on, you can see. I'll just run the tap to do that, but it's important to notice that if the water runs out in the fresh water, that pump will keep running and that light will stay on, and you know that nothing's happening. It's important to switch that off like so, and then go and fill the water up because you don't want the pump running dry. Okay, so most of the time that's the switches are in that kind of position. Now central heating is really important. So this is 2 gauges here. The first is on and off and so on. So the top is electric and the bottom it runs on gas. Now because we've got electric hookup, we're using electric. So simply there's 1, 2 or 3. 3 is roasting, 2 is warm, 1 is warms the place up, and then you just set the room thermostat. I'll put it on 3 so you can hear it, and I'll put it on high. So now, I don't know if you can hear it, but what happens is that hot air runs out of these air vents all through the Caravan. That setting, you'll be able to roast a chicken in here, so somewhere around there. That's usually where we have it. If I put it to 0, you might hear that the pump is still running, the vent's still running, and it will until it's cooled down the heater, so in a minute or 2. That's that. Okay, hot water, how does this work? Okay, the hot water is controlled by this switch down here, which as you can see is by the front of the Caravan down here. Again, there's 2 sides, that's gas, so that's on 0 because we're using electric. And on this side, if you put it to the middle, it's a rocker switch, 0, or you can have it in 1 or 2. We have always found 1 produces enough hot water. It's the temperature, so that's hot and that's very hot. So it's up to you, but we usually just put it in. So the normal settings would be like such. Any of those lights go on, and you have to look at the little book and it'll show you there's an error there. But just keep the gas switched off and everything should be okay.